And we back! Today we have to win a championship with only using the draft. And I'm not talking about the NBA draft because I couldn't care less about rookies. I'm talking about the beginning of every single video. We do a fantasy draft and I allow my assistant GM to take those responsibilities. Today it is me. There is no assistant GM and I have to draft the perfect team because there's no trades, no signings, it's just the draft and then simulation. But the video also doesn't end until we're successful. The goal is to get it done in the first try, but there are a lot of different factors to draft the perfect team with no adjustments. So sit back, relax, leave a like, and let's get into it. Today's video is brought to you by Jarritos. I love Jarritos because my favorite flavor changes every single day. Yesterday it was guava, and today mandarin is coming for that top spot. They're making these great glass bottles. There's no high fructose corn syrup, and they're made with real sugar. We always get the Fiesta pack because there's so many different options, and I want you to do that too. So hit that link in the description and find the nearest store that sells Jarritos. I want to say thank you to them for sponsoring another video. One of the main factors in this is what draft pick you get. Because the higher the draft pick, the more likely you are to get a superstar. Even though it's a serpentine draft, we're running with the Kings today, or at least in part one of today. I don't know. Maybe we get it done in one, but again, it's unlikely. Having a high draft pick helps a ton to get a superstar, but I like getting a middle of the pack pick because that means that no matter what, we're gonna have the 15th overall pick in every single round. If I have the first overall pick, that means that the last overall pick in the second round, I don't like those. You know what I'm saying? So okay. All right, remember, I am just drafting for this season, so though Jayson Tatum is here, he might not be the best option because it is just for this season. We're also rocking with the Sacramento Kings too, so I'm also got to think about fit with the coach, and I don't really know what the coach's scheme is over there. You know what, I'm going Jayson Tatum. I'm going Jayson Tatum in hopes that in the second round I can still get somebody great, and now that I'm drafted like this, I don't have to think about getting youth or anything to get like future assets. We can go balls to the wall and just get players that I think can help us win right now. And so far, we got Jrue Holiday and Jayson Tatum. The center position is kind of Robert Williams. Robert Williams is there in the center position. Okay, all right. I'll probably show y'all the first 10 draft picks, and then the last couple we might auto. We do have Norm Powell. So Jrue Holiday, Norm Powell, Jayson Tatum, Robert Williams could be a nice four. We could go John Isaac. I think I'm going Norman Powell, bro. I'm liking what we got so far. What can I say? If we win in the year number one, I'm kind of legendary right here. I should take Kevin Love. Because if I take Al Horford, I'm making a different version of the current Celtics. You know what I'm saying? But if I move Kevin Love over to the four, we got one of the best stretchers of all time. We got Robert Williams. You know, Kevin Love helps with the rebound, but Robert Williams can be the defender. I'm going Kevin Love. Maybe that bites me a little bit later, but I think Kevin Love is the right pick right there. And now we think about our six-man role. Marcus Smart is sitting here. But listen, I don't think Sim Marcus Smart is a good thing. Real life Marcus Smart, defensive player of the year, won it. Sim Marcus Smart, kind of buns. Gary Trent Jr. and Sim. Oh, see, I got to start thinking about previous videos of like who was successful in Sim. I'm going Bogdanovich. I know he can light it up. Coming off the bench, he feels like he's got that role we want. And Al Horford is still sitting here. I mean, I'd be crazy not to take Big Al right now, right? Or do we go Patrick Beverly? I'm going Big Al, bro. I'm sorry. I know it's a lot of Celtics, but I mean, he was sitting there for 3 straight rounds. And Patrick Beverly is still here. I'm going Pat. My goal right now is to get the identity, and so far my identity is a lot of defense. But now I should probably go Dorian Finney-Smith because he lights it up. Or, I mean, I don't know about Sim, but I mean, he can shoot the ball. He plays great defense. I'm looking at Patrick Beverly as a backup point guard, backup shooting guard here, so we can use a backup 3. But out of these 3s, I don't really like any of them. Unless we count Gallinari, but that would also be another Celtics player. I'm going to say Dorian Finney-Smith is our backup 3. We'll move him over. Can Nerlens Noel survive to the next round? He did. Oh, we might get it done in year 1. If I get it done in year 1, and this is the shortest video on the channel, man, give me my roses, bro, because we actually did it. This is round number 11. And I said we're only going through 10, and then the rest I'm gonna let them do. I think we got a good, nice 10-man rotation. We gotta mess with some positions for show. But the 11th overall pick really did us decent in my personal opinion. Did I say 11th? 15th. Am I bugging? What did I say? I don't even know what I said. Patrick Beverly is the 1. They gave us J-Mac. Josh Jackson is back. Who? They went young with those last picks. I don't like those, but there's no injury, so we'll run a smooth 10-man. Jrue Holiday, Norman Powell, Jayson Tatum. I have to move Kevin Love over to the 4. Let me stop being lazy and give everybody a secondary position. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get this done in year number 1. So let me get them their secondary positions. Kevin Love, I'm moving over to the 5. Nerlens Noel could be a 4-2, and Rob could be a 4 as well. Okay, so let me do this. Now Kevin Love and Rob. Bro, our team is nice, right? Am I bugging, or is our team really nice? Now, Jason Tatum's like one of the few like bucket getters. You know, we got people that can score for sure, but if Tatum has an off night, I think we're going to struggle to win. But maybe Tatum doesn't have that many off nights because he's Jason Tatum. I mean, through the first, oh my God, Devin Booker is a guy I could have drafted. He was there. He almost gave us 50, but guess what? We got the win. Okay, all right. I think we simulate and see what happens come playoff time. I mean, we have to make the playoffs, and right now, am I going to be here for like 10 tries? Oh, brother, I didn't expect that because I thought we did a good job, and this team is teetering play-in earlier in the season, but I don't know. Luke in the Bulls jersey. Anytime we see Luke in the Bulls jersey, I have to talk about the one night where the NBA flipped a coin and prevented the Bulls from getting Luka Doncic. If you don't know that story, I advise you to look it up because the Bulls were 50% chance of us having the pick that was Luka. Not Luka specifically, because you don't know what the front office is actually going to do with the pick, but knowing the Bulls front office, I mean, you know, Russell Westbrook is the 6th man, Giannis, Ja Morant, Billy Donovan's coach of the year, so the Bulls are really good. We actually did end up being the 1 seed, by the way. So, if the boys get it done in year 1, I need to give myself way more credit in team building. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because people be like, oh, Kenny, you only be doing this because you got all them draft picks and you be trade finding. But in reality, I might just be that guy when it comes to building teams, bro. You know what I'm saying? Jason Tatum, we got 50, 40, 85. Norman Powell averaged, 16 points per game, a close to 50% shooting, and 39% from 3. Like, the boys were really, really good. And now if we max out and get us a championship, video over, and we got it done. We got the Lakers, who have Rudy Gobert and Jaylen Brown on the same team. Defensively, this team is disgusting. Davion Mitchell, off night. That's it. His name is an off night because if he's guarding you, you're probably having an off night. Like, that's real. Jaylen Brown's always been a good defender. We know that. Dylan Brooks is a good defender. Chris Boucher is a good defender. Rudy Gobert is one of the greatest defenders of all time. I don't know what that bench looks like, but, bro, defensively, they got us beat, and we are also a defensive team. But in game number 1, we win by 27 points, so maybe that defense ain't as good as I thought it could be. Game 2, they bounced back. You know, the defense wasn't great on either side, 122 to 118. Okay, we win game 3. If Dylan Brooks is leading you in scoring, I like my chances of beating that team. You know what I'm saying? I like my chances of beating that team. 3-1 lead, and we're going to game 7. That's not ideal. Sacktown, don't do this. Don't be the team to lose in the first round. We did all of that winning for what? At least get to the second round. We do not get to the second round. Huh. Tatum, I'm never drafting you again. 17, 13, and 5. 4 for 13 from the field in the closeout game where Rudy Gobert gave them 26 and 10. Rudy Gobert dogged us. They had Derrick Rose coming off the bench and he gave us a good game. And then Jaylen Brown did as well. Man. I legit think this is going to be one of them challenges that, like, we going to build a team that's going to be the 5 seed and they go turn up and then they go win the championship. The 1 seeds, there's too much on the line for them and they always choke. And now we just go back here, go to fantasy draft, change the rules a little bit, and we back. We just got to basically turn off injuries. All right, goal number 2. I remind you to leave a like on the video. We're stopping now. We're running with the Atlanta Hawks. Okay, Atlanta, let's see what we got. Hawks. Dang, that's terrible. 26th pick. Okay. All right. We gotta make do with what we got. Okay? We gotta make do with what we got. Immediately, I see Shai. Can Shai be the best overall player on the championship team at age, what is this? What's his age? Age 23? I mean, he's like our best option, basically. So I'm gonna go Shai. And Rudy is still here. I'm going Shai and Rudy as my big 2, man. We'll see. We'll see if it work out, man. We'll see. I took Klay Thompson. I don't really like this team so far. If I'm being honest, I don't really love the team. I think my 4 has to be able to score at least a little bit because we have Rudy Gobert. I can't have John Isaac and Rudy Gobert, even though defensively that would be kind of nice. Spacing, does it matter in the game of 2K? I don't really think it does. But I think I need some more pure shot creation, and I kind of look at Gordon Hayward as that. Unless we go to the 2 and go Terry Rozier and then move Clay over to the 3 because he can play that. I'm gonna go Terry Rozier, man. I don't know many videos that we've had Terry Rozier. Maybe that's a bad reason to draft somebody. I ain't had him in a video before, but I'm just curious of what type of numbers he could potentially put up. I'm going Josh Hart here. And then at my 4 position, is Kevin Love going to be a stake? What did Kevin Love even do in the last video? I mean, the last simulation. Actually, Kevin Love, you off the list, my boy. You off the list. I'm going with Marcus Morris Sr. then because he can shoot the ball a little bit, create for himself. We got some shot creators on this team. Defensively, we might struggle, but we do have Rudy Gobert, who has a track record of just being defense all by himself. So I think we're going to be all right. Okay. You know, like I said, it might be one of those teams that surprise me. We just saw Rudy Gobert dominate us in the last simulation. So if he can keep that same energy in this one, we might be all right. We definitely got to change some positions in this one because we are all over the place. So this is what our lineup looks like. Shai, Terry Rozier, Klay Thompson, Marcus Morris, Rudy Gobert. Off the bench, we have Josh Hart, Brook Lopez, Chris Boucher. Simulation time, baby. As long as we never have a lottery team, I think I'm doing something right. This team started off hot, but last team started off terrible, ended up being the 1 seed. So I don't really know what to expect. But as long as we are never a lottery team, that just means that I drafted a adequate team. Sometimes making the playoffs is the ceiling, and that's okay. Not all the time, though. I definitely don't want to be simulated for 14 straight years to finally get it at year 15. So I mean, the boys are hooping, though. Wow. The boys are hooping, bro. Is this Shai's average about 22? Rudy Gobert, okay. All right, Klay Thompson. Who is it? I don't even know. Has Terry Rozier been a player that we've been avoiding trading for and drafting and stuff for no reason? Is he really that nice? 2 back-to-back years, by the way, I drafted a team to be the 1 seed. I'm just saying. We're doing something right. LeBron won MVP. Boogie is 6 man, which I like to see because you don't see a lot of Boogie in this game. We won 61 games. So our defense is better than I anticipated. Like, I was reading through the team a couple minutes ago, and I was like kind of cringing because it didn't look like our defense was going to be good, and it ended up being like really good. Okay, it's not better than whatever this team's is defense, but like it's really good at a 93. Nobody made an All-NBA team. All right, defensive team, we got Rudy Gobert at least. Okay, they showed us a little respect there. Overall statistics, Shai led us in scoring with Klay Thompson being not too far behind. Getting close to that 20 again, Klay. You love to see that. Terry Rozier, and then, okay, a bunch of other stuff. Let's get into it. Round 1, we're going against the Detroit Pistons. If we could get out of this first round, then we're better than last team. This team also has John Isaac and Robert Williams and Jason Tatum, 2 people that we had last year. Are we going to see, like, basically the same, like, very similar teams? Because if you had the 15th pick, you probably drafted similar players to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you just saw. 2 of the top 5 players in the team, I drafted as well. Anyway, we get out of game 1 with a dub. Game 2, also a dub. Secure home court advantage. Game 3, also a dub. Don't even look at it. Don't play around with your food. Yes, we get out of the first round, so that is absolutely a win for general manager Kenny Beecham. The Washington Wizards have James Harden, Tobias Harris, and Clint Capella. Okay. All right, we got a current James Harden teammate and Toby and a past one and Clint Capella in that front court. And then maybe a future one, Cam Reddish. I like saying stuff like that in these videos so people can clip it. And then if it happens, it's like I'm a Nostradamus. I'm good at predicting stuff. In reality, I'm just throwing a lot of things at the wall. And the one thing that sticks, people tweet at me and I retweet it. Everybody ignores when I'm wrong, which I appreciate, by the way. 2-0 series. 3-0 series. We are in the conference finals to go against the Toronto Raptors, who have Steph Curry and Buddy Hield, who are two of the best shooters. One of them is the best shooter of all time. But believe it or not, Buddy Hield is up there as well. Now, okay, he's not number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, 8, number 9, number 10. But Buddy Hield is probably one of the top 30 shooters of all time. I'm just saying, probably. Probably. Anyway, their starting center is Drew Eubanks. I like our odds. We just have to find a way to slow down. They got Kyle Lowry coming off the bench. Interesting. That's one heck of a 6-man. We let Steph Curry hit 9 threes. Unacceptable. Game 2. Okay. All right, we back on track. He hit 6. If we keep him at 6, I like our chances. We got him at 4 and we lost because Julius Randle looked like 2 years ago, Julius, and had an All-NBA type performance. Is back to a 2-2 series. Game number 5 is huge, and we won that. Yeah, Shea. Get it, Shea. Chris Boucher with 10 rebounds off the bench. Josh Hart, Sim legend. Add him to the books. Almost a triple-double off the bench. One more game, boys. And we get out of there to make our first finals appearance. Klay Thompson. What game was it? It was game 6. And Klay Thompson did it. 6 made threes. 13 total field goals is insane. Klay, we love to see that. And we are going to the finals. Go against the 5-seeded Spurs, who have LaMelo and Tyler Hero. Okay. I like our chances, bro. This team ain't going to defend great. I mean, they have to defend at least decently. I mean, they were the underdog in every single series, at least by seeding, and won them all. So they got to be doing something right. But I just looked at that starting 5, and there was no fear put into my heart on their ability to stop anything. It's the Spurs, right? Points allowed. Oh, they had the 8th best defense. Never mind. They figured it out. Did we have the best point differential? We did. Game 1 is an Atlanta Hawks win with Shea leading the way. But Rudy might get the MVP award if you ask me. 16-17 with 4 blocks and 2 steals. He was generating turnovers. Game 2, win. Yeah, Rudy. If Rudy he's not, because Shea also put up 36 and 9. We are almost there. It's only gonna take 2 tries. Oh. Yes, it only took 2 tries. Can Shea be the best player on the championship team? Absolutely, Kenny. Absolutely. I honestly do believe that Rudy Gobert was huge in this series as well, or this run. Let's just look overall playoff stats. I mean, Rudy Gobert had to be the second most impactful player, right? 11 and 15 with 3 blocks per. That sounds great to me. Plus minus Josh Hart, Brook Lopez, the second unit in general. The second unit in general was amazing, which I'm kind of rocking with. Josh Hart. Trade for more Josh Hart in the last couple weeks of 2K, Kenny. He gonna get you right. I'm keeping it a buck. When I pitched this idea to myself, is it really pitching if I did it to myself? When I was thinking about this idea, I thought it was gonna take like 5 attempts, and I was gonna have to get Giannis or Luka or Dame, one of the superstar players of basketball. Nope. We got the 27th overall pick and drafted well and won a championship. Anything is possible. Kevin Garnett voice. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace.